Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video from Life with Tiffany. Today's video is another one of those inspirational videos. Another video where I come on and I share with you how I get through certain things, my different experiences. And so guys, if it is that you're interested in hearing my story, how I survived after being made redundant during the pandemic, then stick around to this video. If it is your first time coming onto my channel, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hi, if you are a returning resident and you don't hit the subscribe button yet, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that you may be notified whenever it is that I upload a video. Also guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Remember that for every time you hit the thumbs up button, it helps the video to reach a larger audience of people and more persons get to share in the content. And don't forget to share up the video with your friend them. Yes guys, so without any further talking, let's get into today's video. Alright, so let's go back to 2020 when the pandemic hit. Alright, so for those of you who do not know, I live in Jamaica and I was working from I was 19 years old. So that would be, I was working at that organization for 10 years. Fresh out of high school, I got that job. And so I've always had a job. I've always been secure in my job. I always knew where my money was coming from I was 19 years old. So fast forward now after 10 years working where I used to work to 2020, the pandemic hit. And there was talk going around the office that some persons may be made redundant. Now, guys, by the way, if you see me pull up on the hair, I just wanted to stay down. Hair break. Anyway, so there was talk going around the office that you know, they're gonna be making persons redundant, and to be honest, like I never really understood. I knew it meant you were gonna lose your job, but I was like, alright, so it's a big deal, you know? Because I think too, I was a little weary and I was ready to leave. I really was making up my mind to leave anyway, because I'd been there for so long and there was so much more that I wanted to achieve, so much more that I had in my dreams and aspirations that I wanted for myself. And I was like, I'm getting older and I can't just keep doing the same thing every year, you know, I need to progress. Anyway, in March, they kind of forced some of us to go on vacation, to take our vacation, which I won't even go on a vacation story, just was it's hard to get vacation. And then all of a sudden, them just want everybody to take them vacation. And it was coming up to my birthday anyway, so I was like, alright then, I don't mind, I'll go on vacation because I know I don't want to be at work for my birthday anyway, so I'll take the vacation. Went on vacation, and then we had a major lockdown in St. Catherine, you know, lockdown, nobody in, nobody out, and I was off again for that period. So that would have been in April, and then I went back to work in May. Now, quick side notes, at the time my husband was also in between jobs, didn't have a steady job, so I was a person who was bringing in the steady salary for that little period from January to April, May. So now we're at May and I'm back at work, and then we get an email from the president of the company to say, alright, yes, it is indeed a fact that they will be giving out redundancy letters. Hello, everybody's out there, jiggy. Remember that song like elephant man? Now to the dance, right? Well, anyway, everybody start Fritz. You know, some persons, to be honest, really want to leave a long time, so they must say, you know, open me up on the list because they want to go. Guys, I never have no feelings. Because again, I've never had a job before. This is my only job, and so I was just like, but if I'm send home, if not, whatever. Plus, like I'm telling you, I did secretly have plan to leave anyway. Good. So now, every week, every Friday, it became a thing. Everybody, after a certain hour, they'll be watching their computers for an email to say, alright, if anybody gets a call or if anybody gets an email, that this is it. And I remember just being like really not having any feeling, and persons kept saying, Tiffany, what do you think? How you feel? I'm like, to be honest, it's neither here nor there. Whatever happens, happens. My life is in the hands of the Lord anyway, so anything I do, may I work with it. Yeah. So now, 3 weeks passed in May, some persons got redundancies, and did they? I think so. Yes, I think some persons were made redundant before me. I don't remember now, to be honest, but I think so. If not a lot, maybe 1 or 2 persons from the branches. So not at the head office where I worked, but at the branch locations. 3 weeks in, nothing. All right, girls still gotta work. You know, girls still gotta work and I do her thing and I complain and I'm being grumble, miserable, and every day just not enjoy the time there, guys. I'm not even lying. And if you can like attest, or if you've ever been in a position where you got tired of somewhere that you were, whether working or living or whatever, or maybe a relationship, you know that feeling where you just know that you can't continue anymore. This is it. You come full for different reasons, lots of reasons which I can't really say, but just a lot of things. And I remember that the week that you know, things came crumbling down, I want to say, because I was there for 10 years, never had any issues, no problems, good things are gone. And in that week, I remember we had received a new manager, and I had never communicated with her, like never. So I didn't know much about her. You know, persons say things and whatever, but never had my own personal thing. And I remember she called the unit I was into a meeting, and she went off on us, and I was just like, what? Why is this person talking to us like this? And I'm just like, this is no way to communicate with the staff though, and so for that reason. So I was just like, you know, I don't really know how much longer I can take this, because the disrespect that I felt leaving that meeting was just too much. Anyway, I said, all right, I take it, and I came out, and I was a bit upset because I was upset for many things. Again, I can't say everything, but I just know that I left the meeting and I was upset. And I remember talking to my other co-workers and saying, no man, I appreciate, you know, the whole way how things were handled, the whole discussion. I believe that they could have, you know, dealt with it better. Guys, share all my feeling and things like, all right, just share how me feel. Little did I know, the next day when I come to work now, this is like a Thursday, boom, I see an email to say, you know, the way how we handled things wasn't appreciated, and da 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 da. And I was like, what? This has got to be a joke. The way how we handled things, hello, no, rewind, something go wrong right there. So, long story short, email to say they've never liked the behavior, etc. Alright, guys, I kid you not. You see that day when I was going home, I started to pack my stuff out my drawer. I was just like, this, look, I can eat this, you know. Look, I can eat this. Look, I'm not gonna come back, because, you know, it's either them are gonna send me for leave or whatever. Go to work Friday, nothing, no letter, nothing. Some of my co-workers had received their letter that day, and from my hair, you know, I said, you know, this is it for me too. And I went in and I kind of just cleared out almost everything else out of my drawer. Going for the weekend and boom and thing. Come back now, good Monday morning, girl, just nice and something, I'm gonna work. Guys, we had uniforms and I had a dress, and I had not worn my dress in months. But on Monday, I'm just feel like, look extra special. So I'm gonna put on my dress and go to work. About 9 o'clock, my phone rang and it was HR. Guys, I kid you not, and I cannot explain why. Up to today, I don't know why. When I see HR number come on the phone, a piece of joy took over my heart, and I'm like, why am I so excited? What is going on? And I just ran up there, had our discussion, this was it, and thank you for the time here. And I was like, thank you for giving me the experience. Thank you for the opportunity, because I learned so much, I've grown so much, I have so much experience in the work world now because of this opportunity. And so I just said thanks and step out. So let me stop here to say, don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for that job because it helped me a lot, right? But after a while, as I said, I just felt like it was time for me to go. I felt like I outgrew the environment, And I knew that there was more that I wanted for myself that I would not be able to achieve if I remained there. Fast forward now, get my letter. Guys, I feel so good. I call taxi for carry me home. I say, me? I'm not going to no public bus. Taxi to my team versus COVID. Come home and I tell my husband, and he's like, what, you're joking? I'm like, no, I'm serious. Took out the letter and showed him. Guys, I kid you not. You see that day? I felt a burst of energy. I felt a burst of motivation and encouragement in my spirit. I started to document and make notes of all my video ideas, some of which you guys have already seen. All the things I was gonna do, all the kind of videos I was gonna make and everything. And I just said to myself, I'm gonna give myself a break from working, and I'm just going to spend some time and just focus on me. Spend some time and figure out what is it that I truly want to achieve. What do I want to be, you know? I'm 29 now. I need to know what I want to do with my life, what I want to do with myself. And that's what I did. I took the time while I was unemployed, because I'm now employed again in another job, which I'm loving. I am loving the experience. It's different. And as time goes by, you'll hear more about that. But during that period, during that time that I was not working, I used the time to build me. I used the time to structure my life. I used the time to focus more on my Christian walk with the Lord. I used the time to focus on, the friendships that I had to see, what's working and what's not working. I used the time to focus more on my YouTube channel. I used the time to focus more on, just understanding where I am in the season and just enjoying this time of being free, because I've never really truly been free like this in terms of not working or not going to school. And so, I cannot sit here and tell you that there were moments in the early part, especially, this was in May, and even up until December, I really cannot tell you that I ever felt overwhelmed or depressed or felt like I really need to be in a job now. I only truly started to seek employment again in November, because I was just like, okay, we're approaching a new year and I need to start, I can't just be home forever. The money won't last forever, which wasn't a lot anyway, and so I need to start, seeing what options I have available to myself. So that's what I started to do. Started to do interviews. I think when I started to feel a little discouraged or depressed was when I was doing all these interviews and it was going nowhere. I was applying for these jobs and it was going nowhere. Fun fact, this job I'm now in, I never applied for it. Legit favor, and I'm just like, that's God. You don't have to push it. You don't have to feel burdened to have it put together, because He will work it out for you. The word of the Lord declares that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and that are called according to His purposes. I love Him. I'm a no call. I'm not ask. I'm a cancer. I'm not ask Christ, because I'm in Christ talk. So I'm ask Him, right? So that's what I use the time to do. I never just allowed depression and worry and fear and anger to fill me up. No, I was like, I have all these talents, I have these abilities, I have these giftings. Okay, how can I use them to my advantage? Okay, how can I use this period to build on my YouTube channel? How can I use this period to build me? That's what I did, and that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Let me tell you something. It was never easy, because like my husband know how to take full responsibility of everything, and this was a new job. So you know how it is when you start a new job, you have to first go on probation, so you now get full salary, right? And so of course we have to now adjust our living to fit the new salary. It was difficult, but it was not more than I could bear or more than we could bear. Every month the Lord made a way. The Lord made a way to satisfy some need or the other. I won't tell you that there were not months when some needs or some things that needed to be met were not met. But at the end of the day, we still had each other, we still had love. We were still putting Christ first, and we were still just always looking at the brighter side of things. And that's what you have to do. Don't just look at the negative things that are happening to you, but see how you can use your negative situation to turn it around to something positive. So guys, for me, losing my job after 10 years, it was not, I can't say it was the most stressful period. It was just a time that grew me. I grew. And can I tell you about gaining strength? I just feel like nothing can get me down. I feel like there's nothing that I can't accomplish. I feel like there's nothing that I can't take on, because when the safety net is removed from under you, I have to put full trust in Jesus. Hello, baby, bubble. It's like you have to be like a Peter, you have to walk on water. And you don't know where the money come from, and you don't know what the bills going to pay, you don't know how everything going to be covered. So you have to say, Jesus, alright, do it, work it out, someone can talk about it, and I can truly say that He has been doing that so far. So that was my experience, you know, with having a job for this long period and of my life, and then losing that job. I just gave myself a break, and I would encourage you, give yourself that time. If you don't have to jump right back in a job, if you are living, you know, with family, or you're living with your spouse, you're married, and so they can take care of things for even a month or two, allow your mind to breathe and regroup and brainstorm, and then go back out there. You don't want to go back into a new job stressed out and flustered. You want to have strength, and you want to have a clear mindset and a positive attitude. And I believe that break is what has helped me a lot with how I'm approaching this new job market. It's totally different. It is totally different, and it's flexible. And so, you know, I love it. I love it. Guys, be encouraged. You can make it. You will make it. Just don't give up on yourself, and don't lose hope. Guys, I want to thank you very much for sticking through to today's video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure, guys, to hit the notification bell, and if you don't subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And like I always say, be sure to tell a friend, to tell them friend, to tell all them friends. Subscribe to Life with Tiffy. Guys, if there's any video that you want me to do, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you for those who are following me on Instagram, handle right here. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, because from time to time I do post nice, fun things over there. Also, you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok. It's Life with Tiffy. Bye now. Oh, guys, our new intro is to come. Listen, stay tuned. Have very nice this over here. Don't go anywhere.